Hello. Hi. My name is Nolan, and today I will be presenting my documentary analysis on the film Free Solo. This is a film directed by Jimmy Chin. It's about a free soloist, rock climber. His name's Alex Honnold, and he's basically conquering his fears and climbing the biggest rock face that he's ever had climbed in his entire life, without harnesses or anything like that. So yeah, no, let's just jump right into it. All right, so here we have the film's documentary trailer. Pause. I guess pause this video if you'd like to watch it. But yeah, no, I'm gonna move on. The overall summary of the film. This is an amazing documentary about a young rock climber named Alex Honnold, who throughout the movie trains himself to be the first climber to free solo El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. He's a 36-year-old man who's absolutely obsessed with climbing and free soloing, rock climbing without a harness, and willingly makes his life surrounded around it. He's a very determined young man who proves in this film he is willing to do everything in his power to pursue his dream. Main conflict. The main conflict in this film is man versus self and man versus nature. Alex is seen in this film overcoming his greatest fears, pushing himself past his boundaries, being the best he can possibly be at what he loves doing, all while dealing at what nature throws his way and constantly having that thought in his mind: what if I fall? Sorry. I'm still a little sick. Let's try that again. In the beginning of this film, Alex is seen training for his free solo climb around the halfway point up El Capitan. He comes across a part in his climb that he's struggled with in the past called the Boulder Problem. It's basically a section on the rock with very thin handholds where you have to hold the wall with two fingers in the rock holds while shifting your foot positions, and even a little karate kick in the end. This part of the wall is very challenging for Alex, especially dealing with factors like, etc., sweaty hands, loose rocks. One faulty move and you'll plummet to your death. However, Alex doesn't let this stand in his way. Here's a quick clip of the Boulder Problem from the film. Like previously, if you'd like to watch it, pause the video, and yeah, pick up with me afterwards. Director's thesis. I believe that the director's intent for this film was to bring light to the fact that many people struggle with fears, especially fears like, etc., heights, self-doubt. In the film, Alex goes in for an MRI. Once he gets his test results back, he notices that his amygdala, the part in the brain that responds to fear, isn't having much, if at all, any activation, which basically means he has a very high tolerance to fear. Because of this rare condition, Alex can basically do any type of fear-aggravating activity without feeling fear. In this sense, the director is trying to show the viewers that even if you have your amygdala working fine, if you can find a way to control that impulse in your brain, you'll be able to complete a lot of your task without having that constant feeling of doubt and fear. It's all in your head, says Jimmy Chin. Use of logos, pathos, and ethos. Logos definition. Logos is a literary device that can be described as a statement, sentence, or argument used to convince or persuade the targeted audience by employing logic or reason. Use of logos in the film. In the film, director Jimmy Chin uses logos to educate the audience on the dangers of free soloing, from the statistics of how many climbers fall to their death to the odds of you making up that wall in one piece. Logos is a prominently used literary device throughout the film. He doesn't just use it to educate the audience on the dangers, though. He also uses it to explain the importance of having some impulse control over your amygdala as well. Moving on. Now, onto pathos. Pathos definition. Pathos appeals to the emotions of the audience and elicits feelings that already reside in them. Use of pathos in the film. The director uses pathos throughout the film. He shows his death-defying angles of Alex's free solo climb, but he also uses pathos in explaining Alex's backstory as well. Alex didn't really have his dad much on when he was younger, or much around when he was younger, due to them passing away while Alex was very young. Alex's mother was really struggling to raise him and his siblings financially because of that. So, because of this, Alex had to get his own job at a very young age and work to pay for his rock climbing equipment and such, while at the same time helping his family of paying for etc. Food, bills. Alright. Alright, now we are moving on to ethos. Ethos definition. Ethos is when an argument is constructed based on the ethics or credibility of the person making the argument. So the use of ethos in this film. Alex has been known for his free solo successes back in 2008. He had already blown away the climbing community with a free solo of the Moonlight Buttress in Utah. But most recently, the free rider on El Capitan, as I'm showing you now. Yet to his surprise, Alex estimates that he climbs no more than just 5% of his routes free solo. That's why he has also received one of the most amazing rewards in mountain sports, the Piolet d'Or, or as some people also call it, the Golden Ice Axe. Reflection. In my honest opinion, I really enjoyed this movie because it was one of those movies that keeps you on the edge of your seat throughout the film, keeping you wondering what will happen next. You know what I mean? I also thought it has a very good inspirational part to it too, showing the younger audience that really anything is possible if you put the right amount of effort and practice into it. I encourage everyone listening to this right now to go out and watch this film because it was a really good film in my opinion. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, no, you guys won't regret it, trust me. But yeah, no. That's it. Thank you for listening, and